In this video, I'll be going over my top 10 favorite songs and artists that I did reaction videos on this YouTube channel in 2023. Now, before we go any further, because there was confusion on last year's video, this is not a top 10 of music, like general music in 2023. This is the top 10, my top 10 from my favorite of the songs that I featured on my channel. So, keyboard warriors, calm down. There was some confusion last year. Anyway, let's keep going. This year, 2023, I uploaded 245 videos to YouTube and over 400 videos to Patreon. It has been a very busy year for content creation. As you can imagine, taking 245 uploads and only picking 10 out of that was pretty difficult because there were so many great artists featured on the channel this year. But you know what I always say, man, variety's the spice of life. So I did it. Make sure to let me know down in the comments below how your list is different than mine. Okay, I'm excited. Let's go. Number 10, Fight Song by Eve. The song starts with a bright tone, immediately treating our ears to what I've dubbed an Evism, a double guitar experience where two similar melodic lines intertwine with one handling the lower voice and the other the higher. It's not a strict doubling, but rather a kind of counterpoint, sort of showcasing the subtle differences between the guitar parts. Eve's vocals enter during the verse, gracing us with excellent tone and intricate rhythmic flow. As the chorus unfolds, another Evism happens, which is harmonizing the happy type melody within the chord progression. The piece boasts exceptional song design and musical variety, including a funky guitar breakdown in the middle. An added bonus is that the song served as the ending for Chainsaw Man, an anime that I thoroughly enjoyed watching on the Patreon. I've truly become a fan of everything that Eve creates. Number 9, Greatest Strength from Jujutsu Kaisen 0, the movie. I cannot emphasize enough the positive impact of this musical composition and the cinematic ambiance it creates. While the context within Jujutsu Kaisen the movie enhances the experience, the composition stands strong even without the anime's support. Beginning with a guitar teaser reminiscent of the Wild West, the piece seamlessly transitions into a delicate orchestral string work. These elements blend together, leading to a dramatic crescendo orchestrated by the horns, which then teeters on the edge before dropping into a perfect silence. Following this, a beautiful interplay of voice, strings, and piano takes the listener on a vibrant and musically intriguing journey, and the composition gradually builds, culminating into a massive climax during the final 45 seconds that leaves one feeling both musically satisfied and profoundly inspired. Number 8, the main theme from Super Smash Bros. Following a subdued entrance by the low strings, the harp assumes control, introducing a captivating opening statement. The piece instantly exudes power, evoking characteristics reminiscent of a military band. The woodwinds contribute with rapid runs, the snare drum adopts a march-like pattern, and the brass section chimes in with bright fanfares. However, the composition reaches a new level of majesty as the choir makes its entrance, commanding the listener's attention. The music evolves with some great moments where male and female chorus voices engage in call and response style. The delivery is kind of operatic, giving the composition a bit of dramatic flair. It also has some very nice timpani playing. I had no clue that Super Smash Bros. Had this type of music. Huge win. Number 7, Miki Matsubara, Stay With Me. Oh, this song has an incredible flow. It is so smooth. It's like slipping into a luxurious cloud of groove made from silk sheets and pillows. My introduction to city pop couldn't have been more satisfying. While the song employs popular techniques of its era, there's something exceptionally pleasing about hearing her sing Stay With Me. The drum pocket provides ample space, and the funky guitar licks along with the smooth bass lines create an appealing musical contour. Massive shout out to the background brass and supportive vocal lines and harmonies. To top it off, we're also treated to a sax and guitar feature. Such a fantastic song. Number 6, the main theme from Death Parade. Experiencing this musical piece is truly emotional. While my context bias from watching the anime and Patreon plays a role, it's the composition of the introduction that truly captivates me. The use of the upright bass carrying the melody from the beginning gives the piece a distinctive feel. The harp contributes with a repetitive and flowing chord progression underneath the bass, creating a beautiful harmonic function. However, the bass's melody introduces a somewhat eerie quality. The haunting atmosphere is further enhanced by the vibraphone, adding tones and contours that weave between the other instruments. Suddenly, the move shifts to a light industrial halftime groove, maintaining the same chord progression but now featuring a smooth saxophone. This unexpected twist adds a remarkable dimension to the piece. As the composition progresses, there's a greater focus on the solo bassist, incorporating more jazz elements. Listening to this theme honestly just evokes a strong desire to rewatch the entire anime series. Number 5, El Sipario Siberiano and his Blinding Lights drum cover. I believe El Sipario Siberiano, the drummer dominating social media, has found a sweet spot in the music scene. He epitomizes a musician with top-notch percussion skills, charisma, and a keen sense of self-marketing. In a sea of online musicians covering songs, he stands out with diverse song choices and inventive percussion displays. His technical prowess is unmatched, playing complex notes while maintaining a captivating groove that is accessible to everyone. While countless cover musicians strive for online recognition, none, in my opinion, match El Sipario Siberiano's success. While any of his videos could easily claim the number 5 spot on the list, I've chosen Blinding Lights since I've only featured 2 of his covers so far on the channel. In this particular cover, I appreciated his adept use of fulcrum switching as far as technique goes, and also the fact that he does gravity blasts on the floor toms. Every choice he makes is a very fun musical addition, and I'm definitely looking forward to featuring more of his works on the channel soon. Number 4, Theme of Rage and Cage Ratsu from Hunter x Hunter. This composition provided me with a completely new listening experience and set an exceptionally high standard for future anime music. The tones, musical texture, and orchestration, all of it leaned heavily towards a dark aesthetic. Despite lacking context, having not watched Hunter x Hunter, the music conveyed an intense sense of foreboding, creating a deeply dark and emotional atmosphere. The incorporation of dissonance in the horn and string sections while engaging in a complex interplay with the vocal lines is a very masterful art. The piece dynamically rises and falls in response to the chant-like singing, featuring brooding orchestral lines complemented by tubular chimes and strategically placed accents within the ensemble. Reaching a crescendo, the composition builds into a massive dark wall of sound that approaches a near deafening level before abruptly resolving into a chaotic mixture. The intense utilization of timpani and low-end brass creates a compelling interplay between the choir, culminating in the largest, most malevolent sounding symphonic ending I've encountered in a long time. To say in normal English, it's fucking great and amazing to listen to. My first listen to this piece is an experience I will never forget. Number 3, Raphael's Act from Baldur's Gate 3. Credit is due to Bodoslav Savov for crafting an impeccable villain theme song. A big shout out also goes to Andrew Wincott, the voice actor of Raphael, who not only delivered the character's lines, but also lent his voice to the theme's lyrics. Although I don't have the context of Raphael and Baldur's Gate 3 from the video game aspect yet, my background in musical theater allows me to appreciate the impact and character stylings of the song. Raphael's entrance took me by surprise, considering the powerful female voice, bass drones, and massive cathedral organ in the introductory section. Right from the moment he starts singing, Raphael establishes himself as a villain with a mix of playful and very sinister undertones. The orchestral arrangement is exceptional, utilizing strings, woodwinds, brass, and percussion to create the perfect backdrop for his character's emotional expression through music. Recording this reaction video, I couldn't help but marvel at how far video game music has come. This particular piece felt like a moment straight from Broadway. Number 2, Idol by Yosabi. Where should I begin? This reaction had me hitting the rewind button more than any other analysis video I've produced. Simply put, the song showcased an impressive utilization of pop music composition strategies while seamlessly blending various genres of music. It's no wonder it achieved global success on the charts. Yosabi truly crafted something exceptional here. That being said, there are numerous standout moments in the track that are challenging to capture them all here. So yeah, shameless plug. I invite you to go check out my analysis video for a detailed explanation of the aspects that caught my interest. Additionally, having context from watching Oshinoko on the Patreon was a massive bonus. That was my first exposure to idol culture and the challenging struggles that often accompany it. I found myself listening to the song on the regular, particularly appreciating the exceptional bass playing. Number 1, my favorite from 2023, Show by Otto. Taking the top spot on my playlist is Otto and her song Show, a recent discovery in the channel that has become a constant favorite. Otto's unmatched energy and vocal style, coupled with the phenomenal musical arrangements by Giga and Teddy Lloyd, elevate this track to new heights. This song has become a staple for me, seamlessly blending different musical genres with Otto's unique voice, the ability to transition from passionate singing to intense screaming and everything in between. It's truly mesmerizing. I gotta say it twice, massive kudos and shout out to Giga and Teddy Lloyd for their contributions to the musical arrangement, making Show an unforgettable experience. In my opinion, the track is perfect. It could be an opener, it could be a closer, it could be anywhere in between. It is definitely gonna bring the house down. I need to see Otto live. I want to experience this song. I would pay big money for this live. Well, there you go. That is my top 10 for 2023. Let me know down in the comments below which ones were your favorite. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you. Please and thank you. Click the like button. Have a happy and safe new year. Take it easy. I will see you soon. Bye-bye.